Nick Newman is dead. That's the message that shatters everything before anyone even understands what really happened. And in Las Vegas, as panic spreads and secrets collide, one dangerous man steps forward with a chilling claim: Nick didn't just disappear, he overdosed. But the truth? It's far darker and far more twisted than anyone is ready for, because while Adam Newman is trying to save his brother, someone else is already controlling the narrative. And that someone is Matt Clark. The moment the door swings open, Adam isn't prepared for what he sees. He was expecting Riza. Instead, Chelsea Lawson stands there. Her face is tight, her breathing uneven. She didn't come for a visit. She came because something felt wrong. There's a silence between them for just a second, then Chelsea steps inside without waiting. She doesn't smile, she doesn't ease into conversation, she goes straight to the point. Her instincts were screaming at her, and now she knows why. Nick is missing. The words hit the room like a shockwave. Adam freezes. Not just surprised, but immediately calculating. Because missing doesn't mean lost. Missing means something went wrong, something dangerous. Chelsea's eyes search his face. She's not just worried. She's terrified. And Adam can feel it. The kind of fear that doesn't come from imagination. It comes from truth. Before Adam can respond, there's another knock. This time, it is Riza. She steps in, confident at first, but that confidence fades the second she sees Chelsea. The air shifts. 2 women, 1 man. And too many unanswered questions. Riza's eyes narrow slightly. Chelsea doesn't back down. They size each other up in silence. Who are you? They don't say it at the same time, but the question hangs between them. Chelsea answers first. Calm, direct, she makes it clear. She's not just anyone, she's Adam's partner, the mother of his child. The words land hard. Riza's expression flickers. Just for a second. Then she glances at Adam, waiting. And Adam confirms it. Quietly. He admits Riza already knew, but knowing something, and seeing it in front of you, are 2 very different things. The tension doesn't disappear, it sharpens, but there's no time for personal battles. Because the real problem is bigger, much bigger. Riza shifts the conversation. She mentions Ronnie, the name that now carries weight. The man who said something came up. The man who cancelled the spider meeting. The man who disappeared without explanation. Chelsea listens carefully, and then it clicks. Ronnie isn't just some contact. Ronnie is Matt Clark. And suddenly, everything gets worse. Because if Matt is involved, Nick isn't just missing, he's in serious danger. Chelsea turns to Riza, frustration building. She presses for answers. Where is he? Where did he go? Where is he staying? But Riza doesn't know. Or at least that's what she says. And Chelsea doesn't like it. Not one bit. Because every missing detail feels intentional, every gap suspicious. Chelsea's patience thins fast. She doesn't trust Riza, and right now trust is the only thing that matters. Adam steps in, he pulls Chelsea aside. Away from Riza, because this conversation needs to be private. The moment they're alone, Chelsea's composure cracks. She's scared, really scared. Matt has the upper hand, and they both know it. Adam doesn't deny it. In fact, he adds something worse. Something that makes Chelsea's stomach drop. Nick hasn't been okay. Not for a while. The painkillers, the injuries, the stress. Adam admits he's been worried that Nick crossed a line, that what started as pain management turned into something darker, addiction, opioids. The word isn't said lightly, it hangs heavy in the air, because if it's true, then Matt is the perfect weapon, a vulnerability, a weakness, a story he can twist. Chelsea's eyes fill with fear, because now there are 2 possibilities. Nick is in danger, or Nick made a mistake. And both lead to disaster. Back in her suite, Riza doesn't even have time to process everything. Because the moment she steps inside, he's there, Ronnie, Matt, waiting, watching, and he's not smiling. The mood shifts instantly. Riza's guard goes up. Matt doesn't waste time, he starts questioning her. Hard, sharp. Was she part of it, from the beginning? Did she know about the Newman brothers' plan, or did they pull her in later? Riza denies it. Firm, immediate, she claims she didn't know, that she wasn't involved, that she's just as confused as everyone else. But Matt doesn't look convinced. Not fully. He studies her, weighs her words. Then, he makes a decision, he tells her to come with him. No explanation, no room for argument. And just like that, the next confrontation begins. Back at Adam's suite, the tension hasn't eased. If anything, it's worse. Chelsea is pacing now, her anger starting to mix with fear. She's not the kind of woman who waits, she acts. And right now, she wants answers. If Matt shows up, she's ready. She even says it. If he comes near her, she'll spit in his face. There's no hesitation in her voice, no doubt. And that's exactly when the door opens. Matt Clark walks in. Calm, collected. Like he owns the room, his eyes immediately land on Chelsea, and he smirks, calls her spicy, like this is all a game, like none of this matters. Adam steps forward instantly, protective, warning Matt to keep his distance. But Matt doesn't react, not to the threat, not to the tension, because he's in control, or at least he believes he is. Adam demands answers, no games, no delays. Where is Nick? And that's when Matt delivers it. Cold, calculated, almost casual. He says he's sorry, so sorry to inform them. Nick is dead. Overdose. This morning. The words hit like a bomb. Silence follows. Heavy, unreal. Chelsea's breath catches. Adam doesn't move. Doesn't blink. Because something about it doesn't feel right. Not yet. Not fully. But the damage is done, because once a lie like that is spoken, it spreads. And in that moment, everything begins to unravel. Sharon Newman feels it before she hears it. That uneasy pull in her chest, that sense that something is about to go very wrong. And when Christine Blair Romalotti steps in with that serious look on her face, Sharon already knows, this isn't going to be good news. Christine doesn't ease into it. She doesn't soften the blow. She just says it. Devon Winters has filed a petition, an appellate court review. Mariah's plea deal is now under threat. Sharon's world stops. For a second, she can't even respond. Because this wasn't supposed to happen, Mariah was finally stabilizing, finally getting the help she needed. That secure psychiatric facility wasn't punishment. It was protection, a chance to heal, and now it could all be taken away. Sharon's voice shakes. She asks the only question that matters. What does this mean? Christine explains carefully. But honestly, if the court agrees, the deal could be overturned. And Mariah could be sent to prison, not treatment, not recovery, prison. The word echoes, cold, final. Sharon's fear turns into panic. Because prison won't fix Mariah, it will break her, undo everything, destroy the progress she fought so hard to make. And worst of all, there's nothing Sharon can do to stop it. Across town at Society, Abby Winters isn't holding back. She confronts Devon the second she gets the chance. Anger, confusion, hurt. All at once. She didn't know. He filed that petition without her, without talking to her, without even warning her. Devon stands his ground. He thought they were on the same page. He thought she understood. But Abby shakes her head. Because no, she didn't. Not like this. Not with this level of intensity. Devon doesn't back down, he doubles down. Mariah kidnapped Dominic. That's the truth. No matter how much history they share, no matter how much they care, that fact doesn't change. And in his mind, she needs to be held accountable. Abby struggles to understand, because this isn't just about justice. It feels personal, it feels like revenge. And that's what scares her, because Devon isn't just angry, he's consumed. She reminds him, Mariah helped bring Dom into the world, she was part of their family, and now, he's treating her like an enemy. Devon snaps. Accuses Abby of making him the villain, of acting like he's wrong for protecting their son, for wanting accountability, for refusing to ignore what happened. His voice rises, sharp, defensive, and for a moment, It's clear this isn't just about Mariah anymore, it's about control, about fear, about everything he can't let go of. When Sharon and Christine arrive, the tension shifts again. Now it's not just a family argument. It's a fight for someone's future. Sharon pleads. She doesn't attack, she doesn't accuse, she just asks Devon to reconsider, to think about what this will do to Mariah, to remember who she is. Christine backs her up, adds the legal weight, the reality of what could happen. But Devon doesn't budge. Not even a little. His decision is made, and nothing they say changes it. He walks away, leaving the conversation and the consequences behind. Abby stays. And this time, she listens, really listens, because Sharon's fear is real, and Christine's argument is strong. Mariah is where she needs to be. Getting help, getting better, and if that's taken away, they might lose her completely. Meanwhile, in a different part of the city, another secret is quietly building. Sally Spectra sits across from Billy Abbott, and the guilt is written all over her face. She apologizes, soft, careful, because she knows what he gave up. That London trip, that plan they were both excited about. Gone, all because of her. Billy doesn't see it that way, he brushes it off, says it's nothing, that they can go any time, that taking care of her matters more. Sally forces a small smile. But inside, she's unsettled. Because something feels off. She blames it on a bug, a little illness, fatigue. Nothing serious. That's what she tells him, that's what she wants to believe. But her body is telling a different story. Billy stays close, too close, bringing soup, tea, blankets, hovering, caring, and under normal circumstances, it would be sweet. But not now. Now it's suffocating, because Sally needs space, not comfort. She needs answers, and Billy can't be there when she gets them, so she tries to push him away, gently at first, then more directly, tells him he shouldn't cancel everything for her. That he should go, that she'll be fine, but Billy refuses. He's not leaving. Not when she's like this. So Sally changes tactics. She texts Audra, asks for a favor, something urgent. And when Audra arrives, everything shifts. Because she doesn't come empty-handed. She brings a pregnancy test. Simple, small, but powerful. Sally takes it. Her hands steady, but her mind racing. She's been here before, she knows the signs, the timing, the feeling, and now there's no avoiding it. This could change everything. Billy's future, her future, everything they've built. Everything they haven't said. She takes a breath, then disappears into the bathroom. Alone. Just her, and the truth. Minutes pass. Slow, heavy, and when she finally steps out, she doesn't speak. She just looks at the test. Waiting, hoping, fearing, because once she sees the result, there's no going back. And across the country, in a Vegas suite filled with tension and lies, another truth is waiting to explode. Because Nick Newman isn't just a victim, and Matt Clark isn't done talking. So here's the question, if Nick is really dead, why does it feel like the biggest lie has only just begun?